So what did you have for breakfast today?
Why I played really well, huh? Same thing. I have 2 weeks eating the same thing. Ham and cheese.
Did you feel, is there anything you felt that you did wrong today?
Perfection doesn't exist, but I'm very happy with the way I played. I felt great on court. I was moving great, and I felt the ball like really, really good. It was a great match.
Simona, just thoughts on your run this year compared to 2 years ago when you had such a long series of matches and it was a lot hotter too.
Yeah, it's the opposite this year. It's better though. I feel with more energy going to the semi-finals. I feel more confident. I feel my game. So tomorrow is going to be a tough one. I know that. I expect a very difficult match, but it's semi-finals, so it should be like that. I'm all in. I'm confident.
Simona's going to be extremely hot tomorrow in the afternoon, probably the hottest day of the championships. How do you cope with the heat, and do you mind playing in really extreme temperatures?
Well, I like the heat. I like to play in warm conditions. We will see tomorrow how it's going to be, but I feel ready to face this weather. Actually, we missed a little bit the hot weather here in Australia, so we will see tomorrow. I think it's a good thing for me.
You said on court that you spent the off-season abroad, not at home this year. Where did you go and what did you do differently?
In Dubai. I've been there almost 3 weeks, and I have worked more professional than before, and that's why I left home, because I can keep focused on what I have to do every day. No days off.
Simona, you look so comfortable this year. I mean, I know that you love playing here, but is there any reason sort of why everything seems to be clicking this year in particular?
Not really, nothing special, just feeling good. I trained hard before coming here. I had a tough tournament in Adelaide, and then I just shake it off, and I said that I have to be confident, even if it didn't work very well in Adelaide. I just started to feel well day by day.
Just get your thoughts on Ash and what are the main parts of her game that you've seen improve, particularly in the last 12 months?
Well, I think she's improving in everything. She has a great form now. The slice is amazing for the girls' game. She's serving well, even if she's not very tall, like we are actually the same. I think she's very talented, and she has self-confidence at very high level now.
Simona, we don't know who you're playing yet, so if you don't mind, can you talk about Garbiñe and Nastia separately as opponents for your semis?
I think it's going to be a similar match with both of them. They are big hitters. They like to play strong. They like to serve strong. So I think it's going to be almost the same tactic. But main thing is going to be to focus on myself, as I did every match here. I will talk about the match tomorrow with my team, and I will be ready. I just want to enjoy it, because I feel happy that I was able to actually play the semi-finals with no sets lost.
That's pretty good, no sets lost. I'm curious, after you won Wimbledon last year, so you've won French Open and Wimbledon, how much is your focus now on getting the other two? Is Australia and US more of a 2020 priority now, that you see two?
Any Grand Slam is a priority, so I will not just choose one. But of course, it's going to be great if I will be able to win one on hard court. No, I'm not saying, but every time I buy something. Little things, but I buy.
Simona, what's the tally now of you having a go at Darren? Have you got do we know how much you've raised in terms of...
No, well, after the tournament he told me that he will let me know. But today I was pretty good, so I expect a good amount.
How unusual the amount of outbursts you've given him, perhaps, this tournament? Is it more than usual, the amount of outbursts you've given?
Not like in the past. I've been much better as attitude, but I did more than I should do.
Simona, you said the other day that winning Roland Garros after making the 3 finals and not being able to do it, that you felt like now it's not impossible, the concept of winning a slam. When you talk about, I mean, does it feel easier to win a slam? Is that an accurate way to say it, or is it different in your mind than that?
It's different in my mind. It's not easier at all. You still feel the pressure. You still feel the, the heaviness of this tournament. I just feel more confident, and I feel like I'm able to do it. So it's just a feeling that you don't see these trophies impossible anymore. So this is what I'm feeling about the Grand Slams now.
Simona, you said that when you played the Wimbledon final, that was the best you've ever played. I know it's hard to compare, but do you feel like that is the level that you're approaching, or you have reached already?
I feel like I'm there. It's different though. It's a different surface, different opponents, so I cannot really compare, as you said. But today I felt really, really good on court, and I felt like my game was great.
Simona, you hit 5 aces today. You didn't drop that many points on serve.
Yeah.
How proud are you of that part? Does it stand out to you?
Yeah, the serve, it's been very important here during this tournament. I feel confident when I serve. I'm not scared anymore. But, it's just a working thing. I work hard on that, and finally I got the feeling of it. Let's hope for tomorrow again.
Simona, you'll be back to number 2 on Monday after this tournament. And I think you were on ESPN, and they were talking to you about being one of the consistent players in the top 10 the last 5 or 6 years. How exhausting is that? Because we've seen players, take their foot off the gas pedal sometimes and drop down, but can you articulate how it's been?
Sometimes I felt exhausted, I have to admit. It's like the pressure of being good every week, I think, is the most important thing, and is the most difficult thing to do. But after 2-3 years you get used to it, and you just take every week as a challenge to see how much you can go ahead. Now I'm not feeling any more pressure. It's just a bonus what it comes, and I'm trying just to be as much as possible there. But the main goal, let's say, is not the ranking anymore for me. The titles and the big matches.
Simona, I know you watch quite a bit of tennis, so I'm wondering, did you see Roger saving 7 match points yesterday?
I saw that, yeah. I said my TV is on all the time in the room, but I don't want to watch tennis that much. But yeah, I watched him. It's unbelievable what he did, actually. And the way that he actually accepted what is going on, that he's not fit, and then just fought for every ball. So yeah, I have to learn from that.